how's it going, everyone?
And welcome to a brand new show.
That's right, new episode, new series.
Brand new series, too.
That's right.
Which I'm very excited about.
I am too. I'm really excited.
Do you know what this one's called, Steve?
Super excited. It's called Wonder World.
Wonder World!
Yeah, Wonder World.
I wonder what it's about.
Well, I often wonder lots of things. Right now, I'm wondering what it would be like to see a purple giraffe eat a banana cream pie.
Steve, you've got quite the active imagination.
What?
I can't say I've ever wondered that.
No.
No. Maybe myself eating the banana cream pie.
Maybe that's what I'm wondering. What would it be like to eat a banana cream pie? Right now?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry.
But I love that you're using your imagination. And guess what?
What?
Today's story, what's going to be happening?
We have some special friends that are joining us, and you might recognize some of these people. Mm-hmm. So pay attention, all right? Mm-hmm. And they have shared with us their wonderful imaginations, like really, really, really wonderful imaginations.
I bet they are wonderful.
Yes, they are.
And for the kids at home, you guys can also use your imagination. So
Yes,
you're going to want to put your imagination caps on.
You're going to want to put your imagination caps on.
Well, I have one for you, Steve.
What?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I actually have one for both of us. So
Right.
put your imagination cap on as you hear the story of creation.
What?
And see what you can imagine as well.
Oh, you're looking good. All right, Wonder World, episode 1. Roll it.
Yeah.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And on day 1, God spoke and said, "Let there be light." God called the light day, and he called the darkness night. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine what that bright light looked like in the middle of all the darkness, okay?
I can see it. Like that light right there.
That one?
Yeah, and that one.
What? You're pointing out all my secret lights.
Super duper blinding bright. Painful.
Painful.
Weird.
Weird. It makes you go, what? Turn those lights off.
Blind.
You think you'd be blind?
If like all you saw was darkness and one big light, probably.
So God looked at the light he had created and he said, do you know what he said?
No.
He said, "This is good." On day 2, God spoke and separated the waters of the earth into the clouds and moisture in the sky above and into the waves on the ocean below. How do you think it would look like when God did that?
Ooh. I think it would be like a little wave that would like be keeping up and staying right there. The clouds just start to form and then the sea starts.
Little flick. Little flicker of the finger.
So I'm probably imagining there's one big water like wave, like flat watery thing with waves that goes all the way around the earth. Then half of it goes down into the seas. Then half the lesser of it goes into the skies and turns into like moisture and clouds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Lightning storms, volcanoes, tornadoes.
Okay, my answer to the trivia question is it'd probably be like 2 different waves. Congratulations, you won $500.
Blah 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 blah.
So God looked at what he created on day 2 and he said, what did he say?
This is great.
This is great. This is good.
Good.
Good. On day 3, God spoke and said, "Let that dry ground up here." He made the land rise from the ocean, and he spoke again. He created grass and flowers and trees on the land. Now, what do you think it would have looked like? How do you think God might have created land out of the ocean?
So I'm thinking all of this is water. Then you see a bright flash wherever there's land. The water starts separating. Then up comes like mounds of earth, not grass because it hasn't grown yet.
He just sucked it up. Like that?
What do you think, Kate?
I think it'd be like this water that would be right here, and then there would be trees and that thing slowly rising up.
Yeah?
So picture yourself stepping on the ground for the very first time in your bare feet. What do you think that would have felt like?
Next time I've ever felt like before.
Crunch. What's this weird stuff?
I don't know, slimy hamburger. It's your very first time, so it feels very weird.
How would it feel?
Like glass.
How does grass feel?
Like glass.
How does grass feel on your feet, though?
Like glass.
Well, I imagine it like first stepping on to like something really new, like the ocean floor or something, because you've never experienced it.
What do you think, Fairlight? What would it have
I think it feel like this really, really, really weird thing that like you sort of wobble on.
God looked at what he had created on day 3 and said, "This is good."
Good.
Good.
Finished.
What? Finished. He said, "This is
Good.
On day 4, God said, "Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky." And so God created the sun to shine during the day, and he created the moon and stars to shine during the night. What do you think it must have been like seeing these lights in the sky for the first time? Would you wonder what they are?
Yeah. It would be mysterious.
Mysterious.
And
Awesome. Crunch.
The stars are crunchy.
Funny.
Funny. Do you think you wonder what in the world are those little stars thingies? What do you think?
And scratch his head.
He scratched his head. He's like, "What is that? I do not know." How would this, if you've never felt the sun on your skin, how would that feel?
Like, this is warm.
the desert.
The desert.
Yeah.
Like super hot?
Yeah.
Would you see like like cactuses
No.
Yeah.
in the desert?
No.
Yeah.
You would see cactuses in the desert. But
Even in your house.
God looked at what he had created on day 4 and he said, "This is
Good.
good."
Shoes.
On day 5, God spoke and said, "Let the waters be filled with living things. Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of sky." On the count of 3, I want you to take a deep breath and hold it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Now, imagine yourself diving deep beneath the waters. What kind of fish do you see? Look around quickly before you run out of air. Uh-oh. Now come back up and take a breath. What did you see?
Nothing.
I saw a bull shark.
I
I'd probably see
saw a hammerhead.
sharks because they're actually fish. I don't know, parrotfish.
What kind of fish did you see while you were there?
A whale.
A big whale? You saw a boot? A boot whale?
Okay. I saw this fish swimming by. It looks like it was falling. And it was like this triangle shape. And it was all brown and squishy.
Brown and squishy.
Oh
You saw a brown and squishy fish.
It was floating down.
So God looked at what he had created on day 5 and said,
This is good.
"This is good." This is
Good.
good. On day 6, God spoke and said, "Let the land produce all kinds of living creatures. All kinds of wild animals fill the earth, mammals, insects, reptiles." I want you to imagine, look carefully. What kind of animals do you see?
I see snakes, lizards, owls, hippomodis, bunnies.
Just bunnies? The whole earth is filled with bunnies? Only bunnies.
And cats.
Bunnies and cats? My goodness. That's it? Nothing else? Only bunnies and cats. Okay.
I'd probably see, I'm imagining deer, badger, an elephant.
What's a weird looking animal, Fairlight?
Probably a baby robin.
Baby robin, they are kind of weird
They
looking.
don't have any feathers.
I know. Did you have feathers when you were young?
No.
Okay, that's good. We have a world full of bunnies and cats. Which is the funniest animal you see?
Bunnies.
The bunnies. Which is the strangest animal you see?
Cats.
Okay, I'm glad we're consistent with that. What is the funniest animal you see?
A tube fish.
A tube fish?
It's like a pencil.
That scary one that's in Octonauts that can look up through its skeleton.
Now, God wasn't finished, though. He had saved the best for last. And on that same day, God formed the first man out of the ground. He formed man in his own image. Yes? Hello?
No.
Can you show me what it was like for God's hands to press and mold the dirt into the shape of a man?
He'd have to have a lot of good details, like
His eyes.
Would he shape it like that, or we just like? I think he would have been kind of flat. Boom, boom, boom. He would have been flat. What? Oh. Gently.
This is how it works.
No, mine works.
Stretch. Adam must have been tall.
You need a lot of tiny angels to work on it because he's huge.
When God was finished shaping the man, he breathed the breath of life into him, and the man became a living person. His name was
Adam.
Adam. God looked at the man he had created on day 6 and said, "This is
Good. This
It's
is
very good.
Very good.
very good." Now, by day 7, God had finished all the work he had been doing, so he rested. Now, I want you to pretend if you've been out working for like a whole week, 6 days in a row, you're working really, really hard. And just like, oh, how do you feel?
tired.
Yeah, what do you do when you come home from work? Where did he go? There he is. Okay. So take 3 deep breaths and let them out slowly. And with every breath, try to relax your muscles so that it feels like you're melting into the floor. You get lower each time. What do you think God did?
Sleep.
He had a snooze? Yeah? Where did he sleep?
In his bed.
What does God's bed look like?
This.
Checkerboard? Or like a table? Is it comfy? It's not. God doesn't have a comfy bed, does he?
But he fell asleep.
But he fell asleep anyway. Now, isn't it cool to think that God was able to create all of those things with only his voice? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? But the coolest part is that God made us different than anything else. He wants to know us, and he wants us to know him. And he actually wants to have a relationship with us, right? And that is the most amazing part of the story.
Am I a Broadway star now?
Am I Broadway star?
Wasn't that amazing, Trish?
I loved it.
These kids, man, I'm telling you, the imaginations are like crazy. I thought my imagination was like good, but wow.
They have super imaginations. And you know what I loved about it?
What's that?
They were all so unique.
I know.
They
Every
all had
answer
their
was so
own
different. They
idea.
all have their own styles and own ideas.
Yeah. It's kind of like you, Steve.
What?
You're unique too. Did you know that? Like, look at your
yeah.
fingers, for instance.
Okay, yep.
Did you know that nobody else on this planet has the same fingerprints like you do? Nobody. Even if you were a twin, you don't have the same fingerprints. Isn't that amazing?
You are unique.
Now stick out your tongue, Steve.
You're unique. What?
Stick out your tongue. Let's look at your tongue.
Yeah.
Did you also know that nobody has the same tongue as you on this whole planet?
They can't see it.
It's true. Yeah. Now, Steve, how about touch your skin?
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
I like my skin.
Well, touch it because in 1 month from now,
Nice skin.
it's going to be completely gone.
What?
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll grow new skin though.
Oh, that's good.
It's
What a
always
relief.
changing.
I like that.
And you know what?
What?
Feel your heart.
Hold
Feel
on.
it?
Hold on.
You can feel it beating.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Did you know it beats like 100,000 times a day? Maybe yours beats.
Mine
More.
beats in musical rhythm.
That's pretty amazing. How about your face? Feel your face.
Yes.
Do you know how many muscles are in your face, Steve?
I'm feeling that.
60. And 47 of those right now are being used when you frowned like that.
What?
Yeah. You're so uniquely made. God put so much time into you, which leads me to today's scripture.
Face massage. Psalm 139, verse 14. How you made me is amazing and wonderful. I praise you for that. What you have done is wonderful, and I know that very well.
So
good verse.
good. It is an amazing verse because we were all made wonderfully.
I know, and the cool thing is, if we look at our creation story that we talked about today, it's the whole idea that God didn't just make us, He made us to have a relationship with Him, right? We have a unique relationship that He's created.
Right. So it's like no other relationship that someone has with someone else.
That's right. Isn't that cool?
I love it.
All right, so always remember that you are special and God loves you and wants to have a relationship with you. Now, Trissy, you know what time it is?
I can guess.
It's challenge time!
Right.
I love challenge time because you know I always win. And I like to win the challenges, and I'm so good at it. And so today, I have the challenge for you.
You do? Is it unique?
It's you'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
You'll find out.
I can't
Okay.
wait.
Here we go. Challenge time coming up. All right, Trissy. Are you ready?
I am so ready. And you know what,
Challenge
Steve?
time.
This challenge looks like it might be one I'm going to really enjoy.
But I'm still gonna win it. All right. You want to know what it is?
I do, yeah.
So, all our theme is we've been talking about imagination and our memory and our mind and things like that. And I thought, what better way to do a challenge than by using some of those very things? So, we are going to draw each other. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
But the challenge part of it is you cannot look at me and I cannot look at you. The only thing we can do, we're going to take one last long look at each other. And then we're going to go, bam, draw. We have 1 minute.
Steve, this is going to be a breeze. I mean, I'll look at
got
you
the mark-
every day.
got
I
the
know
markers
your
here.
face.
I know.
You, on the other hand, just recently asked
No.
me what color my eyes were.
Okay,
so
I got it.
I really think I'm going to win this one.
All right, so here's the thing. We got the markers, you got the paper, I got the timer. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, here we go. 1 minute. Go.
But that dimple is
Why am I
very
sad?
prominent.
Oh.
All right, are you ready, Steve? Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm
Hold
ready.
on, I forgot to give you
I'm
that.
ready. We went longer than our minute, but that,
All right,
2 minutes.
show the camera on a count of three. One,
1,
two,
2, 3.
three.
Ah, winner!
I win. Let me see now. Let me see. Steve! That looks nothing like me.
I think.
First of all, my lips are not that big.
What?
And I don't have a mole on that side of my face.
What do you do
and
if it's
what
on this
color
page?
did you color my eyes?
Brown.
Steve, we know it's very obvious my eyes are not brown. And when do I ever wear a bow in my hair?
In my imagination, you do. It's brilliant.
Steve, hands down.
Yeah, you think the
I win.
What? Let me see.
Look at your big glasses, your brown eyes. I got
Blue. I don't have
this-
blue eyes or
brown.
blue glasses.
Sparse little eyebrows,
Yeah,
little
show them.
tiny nose. I should have
What
put
do you
some
think?
nose
Me?
hairs
Oh,
coming
I
out
don't
of
know.
there.
I don't know.
But-
Okay, but here's the thing.
Winner. I'm not gonna even like.
Well,
that one.
I kind of.
All right, what's the consequence?
let me-
I'm ready to give it to you, Steve.
Oh,
So, Steve, I won, which means I get to give you the consequence. And I see you've gotten some paint out.
I can't believe it.
And
it's going to happen to me.
I love to paint. So I'm really excited. What is the consequence?
The consequence was that you were supposed to get your face painted by me. That was supposed to be the consequence.
Right. Too bad, Steve. So that means I get to paint your face. Is that what you're saying? Okay, you might want to take your glasses off for this.
No, I'm not looking for it.
You know what, Steve? We're going to start with your eyes. Since you painted my eyes brown on your nice, lovely portrait, I want you to know my eyes are green, Steve.
So-
Green. Close your eyes.
Oh, no.
They're actually green.
Ah, that's caught. Did you
So,
warm up the paint
Just
first?
so you never forget the color of my eyes, I'm going to, well, actually, I think I'll just put it all around you so you can remember that I have nice green eyes.
Is it in my eyes?
And there we have it. My masterpiece of Steve. Steve, what color are my eyes again? Don't ever forget. You're going to have to look in the mirror as a reminder, I think.
They're blue.
What?
Oh.
You didn't
No!
just say
No,
that.
not here!
Anyways, thank you for joining us this week. Don't forget, you are unique and you
Yes.
are wonderfully and fearfully made. And you know what? I want to challenge you this week to ask God, what makes you so unique, and to spend time with Him, because you also have a unique relationship with Him.
I know it makes me unique.
What, Steve?
This paint on my face right now.
It's true.